Barwe, he closed your world a little bit and made you look at what you knew. So if you were looking at something that was absolutely your everyday object, he just made you look more closely in it of his worldview. And that worldview might be quite small. It could be a pod, it could be a gate, a tree, or the chair you sat on. If he painted an apple, he really made you look at the color. Or just the way a shadow was creating the form sitting on in space. Each object had a gravity to it. And the object starts lifting out of the canvas. Barwe had his own language, he had his own expression that is not borrowed from anybody. I think in this work, what he has done is just use this one single object in varying ways or varying sizes. And the relationship is between sizes. Something like a safety pin is your everyday object that should be in every person's bag. The normality of something as simple and useful as a safety pin is something that perhaps he thought to use in this canvas. 85 Safety Pins was part of a very big group show. Extremely novel that Sonal Jhaveri and Abhay Mangaldas came together to create. For him, I think that may have been the beginning of using digital technology. It gave him a new entry into making art. He used the technology to see how a very focused, clear object works with pixelation. And I guess it may be the first time you're looking at pixelation in that way. And it's kind of the enjoyment of what is happening on that computer, which he then borrows and then paints. He wanted to stick to the purity of the canvas, purity of paint, and paint what he got out of it. He was a painter that was enormously interested in flatness, especially the background. And that was only achieved through enamel paint. So you get that very shiny, flat surface. Here, paint was important to him, but the paint should not interfere. And seeing it now, I just feel like there's a lovely fluidity. The pins have the possibility of actually changing position. There's a certain musical notation to it. Barwe and I developed a very, very special relationship. There's nobody quite like him who's painting like that. He's formulated and made a structure that is completely owned by him. And I think he was very sure about that. He had found himself and his confidence and knew where he was. He passed at his peak. And honestly, we lost him much too early.